Neruvire wikiranu kwanike mnango koletera ndamangana mayab na beire kago kolekana korwa chingongo chensi inye chense hastinse mochi mitandao asense mo ya Facebook nabakwenda kutubwatia gwetera Ndizi TV News Digital abega sense media YouTube gwetera Ndizi TV News asense mo ya website nabotnya gwetera www.ndizitv.net tere FRIDAH KERUBO nolio kanike mna chibichani iliogira gwekera sole asenchire ya bene nere Petra Mokeira chinga kitoroche omuyega bwokonyoranya gusira Jaramogi Oginga Odinga ase miaka 30 yabirike goita nigo bakogokorekana AMAYIA County ya Kisumu asomo igoyo abagokoragwa n'umurayibike amagya ODM Raila Odinga negati yabarayibande ababagwikirana ase chinsemecho nigo babere bakomotogia nyagusira koba omuntu gwetoma ase anene okuronerera oboene gusubusibule bw'amanyabantu hanomono asoko nikimna ENSA ya Kenya yabetege konyora omolembe nabigo bunenchire ya moyo gokeanya ogwichirana emimucho Nairobi nigo mwaziri bw'abasombi Kipchumba Murkomen litkolerero abaga koigora bene para yogosoka kurwa asensemeri ya Nairobi Express oika asobwa takatibu mochi o Nairobi nastinsemecho magega yokubwatwa kwa machibu ya matemwa KCC ase chiskuru na baiga borkia abanene babiri bagoselwa kurwa chiskuru echo kubwatkana na machibu amabe niga babwatani bekyumbe gyanat babiri bagwesokya bene nabigo kugikelia ebikoro ebyo mwanchumuliria ayongati yali nkwaliganete asomokorobolero tuskatonyegera kwirana ndasegeke KERUBO elinde ngumanye amange. Mwanchi umulire lyango kwaligani bene ilinde tobeto gusanga asobwamo gochaka bona iga goika omwele ingo yachaka AMAYIA yebire biga nigo kumanyibuna umuyiga bwo kwenyaranya gusira Jaramogi Oginga Odinga ase miaka 30 yabereke goita nigo litkolerero abakogokorekana AMAYIA County ya Kisumu omurobele yo nigo bagokoragwa no murayibike amagya ODM Raila Odinga ase abakogokorekana ase egesasi merekemo ekyo abete kagwa gacha nyagosira okwana eyamate nigo yabage komotogia asomonto berega gwetoma anamono ase okurwanirira obosibule bw'abakenya.
Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, it is painfully truth, but it is a truth we shall prefer to deny on a daily basis. This is, as William Shakespeare said, from hour to hour, we wrote and wrote as we all approach our graves. When the moment actually arrives, it's always painful, though somehow inevitable. It is always untimely, however old we may be. Jaramogi Oginga Ajuma Odinga on such a day, 30 years ago today, reached that moment when he went home to be with the Lord. He was eulogized, one of the Kenya's greatest nationalists. Throughout his life, Jaramogi remained a voice of reason, standing taller than his compatriots in reputation, performance, and respect.
I'm called Betty Oginga. I'm the last wife of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. I don't say I was the last. I am the last because he's still living with us. And we as Africans, we believe that his spirit is hovering around us. And we want to thank God for the life that he led. We know he left us 30 years ago, but it's just like the other day. To us, he's still living. You come to Nyamira, you will always ask us where he was buried. You go there for blessings. How many of you have come for blessings in Nyamira? And did you succeed? So we want to thank God for his life.
Tinga kecho boigoni go Oburu Odinga abaga kwenyera ogwetuma ko ayenya gusira Jaramogi Oginga Odinga na boigo okobwaterana kwaye ase okweneke na Kenya ngoskere bosio boigoni gabaga kwerera okungusanana okukwabete go kwenekiwa gati yabo ase amuganetie kwerwa na boigo gwetigana na mangana a siasa na boigoni gatalite gusingirira na kweneke na goika agenda na siasa ya Kenya.
The man we are celebrating today, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, was a very, very committed family man. He was a committed family man, and he was also committed to this country. And when he died, I can tell you there's a time I disagreed with him. I was disagreeing with Jaramogi because I was telling him, Baba, these people have given you too much trouble. You have been in detention and you came out so emaciated and you had lost so much weight because of all the thoughts in prison. Why don't you just leave the politics alone and concentrate on your businesses so that you can revive your businesses? But Jaramogi told me that, my son, I have lived with you all these years, but it appears you don't know me. You don't know the real Jaramogi. All those things you are talking about, which call businesses and small things like those, only take less than a quarter of my heart. Everything else goes to the people. That thing you tell me to leave politics is my life, and I will not leave it. I will fight for justice and I will fight for the people of Kenya until I die.
Aba Kenya nigo babuligwe kumusira umuraibe AMAYIA ODM Raila Odinga asoko gendera kurwanirira aba Kenya anemono chinga kiechiga obugima bugendete gukonga okwana asumuyiga bukwinyuranya gusira Jaramogi Oginga Odinga nigo baenekebna nigo Raila arabeka gutoria aba Kenya kurwa ase gurubenene anemono asogwa kana ebango chinga ki serikali ya Kenya kwanza yaberege korokana gutainyora egurubo y'aba Kenya.
Atapanda Raila atapanda. Kitu tunachohitaji ni kusimama imara nyuma yake. Wale wenye kupeleka matumba mbele tuwaache, lakini tuwaombe wapate kutubu. Hata Zakayo alikuwa juu ya mti, na Kristo alipofika pale akamwambia Zakayo, na kuona teremka, leo wokovu umefika kwako. Tunataka hata Zakayo ateremke kutoka kule, ajue kwamba nchi inakwenda mbele. Watu wa Kenya, tusishangae tukiona yanayotendeka. Tunaona yanayotendeka, iwe funzo kwetu kwamba katika mwendo huu, katika safari hii ya kwenda katika maendeleo, ya kwenda katika amani, ya kwenda katika furaha, ya kwenda katika ufanisi, si safari rahisi. Ni safari ngumu, na inahitaji watu kama Raila ambao wanasimama imara, ambao wanasimama juu ya kweli, baada ya mateso, baada ya vitisho, hata kuambiwa atapelekwa mbinguni. Hakutishika. Bado anawaambia watu wa Kenya, kujeni, twende mbele, tuungane pamoja, tupige vita, tupige safari mpaka tulete ukombozi tena. Nyinyi kila mmoja wetu anao wajibu wa kusimama kuendesha neno hili, kuendesha injili hii.
Chinga kecho boigo Raila Odinga niga baga kwerera igoro yobokoreri bwaye anemono ase bisasimiro okwana chinga kyale ko baga korwa ebiegwa niga buli abakenya kwenike mnango mubwate sibare aso kwenike mnango korale na gwikirania emirimo yomonene.
So we did it then with Job together, and when Job passed on, then I continued myself until we are here where we are. It is still a project that is ongoing, an ongoing project. And last week we were here, and they told us that there's a sound system that they want to put up here, and there are pews which they still want to do, but they will be fundraising on another occasion, not today. Today, as a family, we are presenting these 2 chairs to the church. On top of all that, we are also adding to the church a contribution here of 200,000 shillings. And I just wanted to request that if there's any Christian who wants to join and work a say, this is the time.
Wono simoi mia yudo nying manyien karaya sibe mia yudo nying manyien gala gala mia yudo
Bunenchere moyo gokeania ogoicherana emiomochio Nairobi ni goli tukolierera omwaziri w'obosombi Kipchumba Murkomen aigora bene enchera yogosoka kurwa Nairobi Express gochia obogatagati bw'omochi o Nairobi okwananigo ainekia eyene enchera ye serikali gotinya obokoreri anemono omochi o Nairobi nabo igokweneke buna byonsi byabere bigoikirana chinga kechio boigoni go ainekia kubwaterana kwaye ne serikali enene anamono asensemo yobwagachi wechipara na kweneke buna sekta yobosombi yaberege korobigwa.
And from here they can coming back to the LACC around the back to join to the CBD. So
the seat of government actually was not being served by the expressway easily. As a result, I promised Parliament and the country, through Parliament, through vetting, that I was going to work together with the investor and Kenya National Highway Authority to make sure that we have this express exit to the CBD. And as a result, we are here today as a fulfillment of our promise. And I just want to congratulate the Nairobi Expressway itself, led by the Moja Express, for the good job they have done to make sure that they construct this exit within 5 months. This is commendable. It's a job well done. As you can see, the exits are 5, making it possible for us to handle the traffic that comes to the CBD. We want to thank Kenyans for the support they are giving the investor and giving the us as a ministry.
Magega ya machibu ya matemwa a KCSE kobwato kwa bwangoiga aborokia banene bechi skuru nigo babere bakwenyora akongu nabo igogoserwa kubwatikana na machibu amabe kugokwana ababwatani korwa asekyombe giana korwa sensemo ya West Pokot nigo bamochia egekorwa ekyo nakogania ekyombe kirigyo kolika aborokia koimukia egetambukero kebwenerete boigo nigo baba kwenekebuna nigo babere bagoikirania emirimo yabo nabo igotari barabo bagosokia amachibu amaya kurenda sebagania abanyakenyoro gotwara ebikaro
that of recent past, some few weeks ago, we have seen scenarios in this country whereby people go to schools and hone teachers in a very bad manner from their offices on the pretext that the results are poor. We want categorically to state here, candidly, that the Kenya National Union of Teachers condemns the acts being perpetrated by the parents and some politicians inciting the community to invade our schools. Yes. We are saying, in pragmatic words, that teachers do not produce results only, results are got from so many stakeholders, including the community, the teachers, the sponsors, the children at large. Yes. We teachers, we do our work very diligently. So in a scenario whereby the results are not good or it's not pleasing to the community, there is no need to invade our schools. Better go to schools with Board of Governors, with all the stakeholders, the sponsors of each and respectable school, and discuss the way forward, how to make best of.
Abarai kurase kaunti ya Kakamega ni goba boliriye serikali enene koeneke buna ngobwatukere chibesa gocha ase chiskuru nemono chibesa cha CDF eligo konya aborkia banene be chiskuru koeneke buna ngwetenenera bali oigo ni goba muchire abaiboli ase ogoselia aborkia kurwa ase chiskuru gobwatikana na machibu ya matemwa a KCC ni goba muchire serikali kunyura kubwatuka chibese cyo ekyekyirire obokoreri gotenena ase chiskuru na boigo botenenia chisemi
TSC warudishe walimu Isongo. You cannot correct a mistake by doing another mistake. We cannot correct a wrong by withdrawing teachers. But for sure, why did we reach there? Who is to blame? By the time our own school is producing E's, where is TSC? Where is quality assurance? So really, it is a bipartisan discussion. The community, TSC, Ministry of Education and us leadership, we must come together and agree.
Tunaomba tu Ministry ya Education itoe pesa kwa wakati kwa mashule. Kwa sababu shule mingi zinasumbuka kwa kuchelewesha kwa application ya shule. Shule serikali ikitaka walimu wafanye kazi vizuri, watoto wakae vizuri, then lazima watoe pesa mapema. Hata yetu ya CDF tumepiga kelele, ndio juzi wametoa kidogo, hata wajatoa 25%. Tunaomba serikali itoe pesa ya CDF yote.
Haboroki wa kura chinsemo nigo bagendete gusirwa elyo koeneke buna nkogendera bale koenyorera chisemi anomono bali babete bagokoreya ase amatemo manene a KCPE kura sensemo ya Jamrit kolierero haboroki wa EYEMO 50 noyomo na 5 na 3 nigo banyora ogosirwa ase ogoswase klasi ya kenda elinde kogenda konyara ne chisemi cyabo gukwana bare kura chinseme cyo nigo bababolia komenta ase ogocha komesia chinsemecho.
Gentlemen, all protocol observed. We gather here today during this inaugural phase of this noble and timely initiative to unveil to you the support that will go to 168 students who have been carefully identified from the 6 wards of Game constituency. Those who have been picked by the selection committee as beneficiaries were selected through a fair, transparent, and rigorous process where only the very needy and deserving cases of students who did exceptionally well in their exams last year have been selected. We want to take this opportunity to most sincerely thank the committee that worked tirelessly to ensure we have the list of beneficiaries without any biases or favoritism whatsoever.
Time and back, Game was seen as the gem of education. Game was #1 in everything. We had professionals, we had educationists, but right now, Game has remained back for drunkards because there is no education in Game. Poor leadership. I'm taking this challenge to our young leaders. Please, what Abala Wanga have done, take it into your hearts. He's not done it for prestige or to seek any leadership, but it's from his humble heart. to see our children getting something in the future.
Education generally is a game changer. Education is an equalizer. Education normally has got three thongs: the socio-economic and the political elements in life. So I want to thank sincerely Mr. Balawang for deciding to do this, because if you go to the internet today, we have a boy going to Kanga. Yesterday there are two boys who went to Kanga with empty boxes. And so by the time the boxes were being checked, they broke down and wept, including the parents, isn't it? So maybe even if ours had gone to Kanga, he could be amongst them. But let us thank God for seeing it fit that there is somebody in game who can think.
Tingaki omorobeli obokwaga church nyomba chingiane chiligolire nsekegima ogendeta goikeraniwa anse chinsemo me county ya Kiambu ensemo yabamenye benseme yoni go babere bakorwa ebirengereri byabo kubwatikana no morobeli yo okwana aso musangerekano yomo yobaga gokorekana ase chinsemo chia Ruiru nigo baba kwerera obwoba bwabo kubwatikana no morobeli yo ase bainike mna chinyomba chirabe chikwaga chati chigo chikubakonya anemo no chinga kiechiga batabwati ebirasi kolenda barai akura senseme yo nigo bainike gosangereria ebirengereri ebyo nabo igokwenike mnango korabale amonchirio nabo igokwenike no morobeli yo obere kogwikerana
ya mashule hatuna madarasa ya kutosha. Kwa hivyo tukikaribisha wageni wakuje wachukue haya manyumba, tutakuwa na shida kubwa sana ya masomo na hata ya elimu katika eneo letu la ubunge.
Wakati approval za nyumba zinaletwa, anapitisha within 2 days. Si ndio? Anapitisha tu haraka ndio kujengwe manyumba watu wafanye kazi. Na sio tu za serikali, hata za raia huko nje mwenye anataka kujenga. Ipitishwe sababu kazi ni kazi, si ndio? Kama imetoka kwa government, kama imetoka kwa raia, tupitishe hiyo. Na MCA hiyo tupiganie.
Tunataka kuambia nyinyi na kuhakikishia nyinyi kwamba tumezichukua. We have written down each and every proposal, each and every opinion, each and every complaint, because kuna wengine pia walitoa complaints. And even if those complaints are not part of this law making process, it is also complaints that we can also urge or recommend to the State Department to include them in their regulations, so that kwa sababu not everything will appear in the law, lakini kuna minini zingine zenye zinazatokelezea kwa regulations.
Abamenye bensemo ya Embu nigo baboligwe kweneke mna ngo twarabale obochenu bwekerengo keigoro kubatikana na maroire abere kagwatika kora chinsemo ayanka bwatikana no bochabu gose eubi yabereke goicherana ase chinsemecho ase babere bakoboligwa kwerenda elindo gwetanga kora samaroirayo.
Satama, which is being done just below the market, the old market. And they look, they have already destroyed 9 of our manholes. And you have to destroy the manhole, even the debris from the road is getting to the manhole. So it's a matter of time before the road is, the sewer is blocked, it has to overflow, and then we start fighting with NEMA and the public health.
As a county, we are planning to have a watering. We are talking about water being in every corner of the county. I think Prof and Waziri can bear me witness. The rig is at a very advanced stage of coming, but what we were discussing was that it would be useless to have a rig and then it just stays in the county and is not able to perform.
Sometimes we find a road is being done by the county government, so inabidi wakati mwingine tukose maji kwa sababu mfereji ikikatwa maji inafungwa. So
Nechingaki ebikoro byoboiti bigendete kwenekigwa animono asishinyumba chioboraro asi aberige kwenekibuna abasubati nabo babere bagoitwa asa matuko abwangoiga kolende nige gati abasubati babere bagwesoke bene nabo igogokwanira enganeyo asi babolire serikali kubabwatesia elinde gotinya obolendi waigoni go babolia obotuki kwangoya kwangweigwa gose kwanekia ng'abari babere bagokagirwa ase ogokora ebikoro ebyo kwanekia munango imukirwa bare getambukero kebwenete.
Hence, we are standing here today as women leaders from all walks of life to not only condemn the violence meted upon women and girls, but also have an intimate conversation on how we can all participate in stopping the vice within the society. It is therefore my commitment and our commitment that of the government to do all within our power. First, to nab the suspects, but to also urge the judiciary to expedite cases of intimate partner violence.
Comes to matters murder, nobody should celebrate. Nobody should even try to justify why another human being should die. And we want to ask that as you cover this issue, we request that you don't bring the line that tries to suggest that a murder could be justified in whatever case.
Unentereyemo yogosira chigosori nige serikali ya kaunti ya Kwale yaimokirie egetambukiro yokorosia ebiti bye chigosori gokwana umugavana Fatuma Achani nigo aenana ogochika gochia ase abanyakonda kwenike mnango kine bale ebirengo byebiti asokwanike mna chigosori ngokolekana chire boikiranu chinga kyechobo igo nigo aenike mna egetige chigosori ya Kwale nigo yekiranire asobwaga chia kirengo gemerongo kianda igoro yemia ase timu ya Bandali FC erabege kogosereria.
Ile Kwale Stadium ambayo inaendelea kukamilika. Pia tumeendelea kuhakikisha hivi viwanja vingine navyo tunaendelea kuviboresha. Leo hii tunaboresha hichi kiwanja cha Ramisi na baada ya hapa pia tutaenda pale Mvindeni.
Ni kuhakikishia kwamba tutafanya kazi na ile kamati ya PMC ambayo iko hapa kuhakikisha jengo lile limekuwa madhubuti na limeweza kujengwa kulingana na matakwa ya wiki.
Itakuwa rahisi na utulivu kwa kuangalia mpira na tunashukuru kwa serikali ya Madam Governor. Mpira Ramisi umeendelea sana. Tunaomba tuendelee kupata haya matunda yako inshallah.
Mwanchu muriria kurasa roboti uruni ona ikiro mwaelio bwa mwana maya asebire biga kulinde toskato nyegera chikoraga chinsa isato ayona mange nenyara senchira yobekiranu nabakwenda kutubwatia chinsemo chiche mitandao asensemo ya Facebook gwetera Ndizi TV News Digital nabaga sensemo ya YouTube gwetera Ndizi TV News asensemo ya website nabotnya gwetera www.ndizitv.net magachi kamera sokone kibna ebichana bagelio gide wikira sole asenchira ya bene nere Petra Mokeira litrene FRIDAH KERUBO twara obuligeria borobia.